Listen up, all you motherfuckers. All you fucking weeaboo bastards who wanted to shit on the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super starring Arale from the Dr. Slump series. You all got fucking pissed because you think that it's a joke to have Arale stronger than Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. But listen here, you guys don't fucking understand anything, and if you get mad at this episode because it's filler, because it doesn't make sense, because Arale shouldn't be weak, blah 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 blah, you all need to shut the fuck up, lighten up, and stop getting angry on the internet or some bullshit. Alright? Now listen here, I never watched or read too much from Dr. Slump, but I understand how this works, how she's powerful. In the pilot episode of Dr. Slump, she's never made to be strong. She's never really made to combat. You know, she just does whatever the fuck she wants. You know, that's the mystery to Dr. Slump or Senbei Norimaki or whatever the fuck that dude's name is. That's the magic to his science. See, he even displays it in the episode. You know, when he wins a prize for a miracle machine that just creates whatever you wish, what you truly wish. You know, he has no control over what he makes. He just makes. And however it's created, you know, it just fucking happens. So, you know, Arale, his greatest invention, you know, she never won an award or anything, but she's his greatest invention, you know. She does whatever the fuck she wants. And, you know, she doesn't really have infinite power or is OP or any of that shit. So you gotta look at her gag manga characteristics as like another type of martial arts. See, if Akira Toriyama gave a fuck, he'd explain it. But let's say it's martial art. Like comedy, you know, if it works, it works. You know, if it's funny, it works. And, you know, if she does something that, you know, whoever's in charge of animating or whatever, basically their god, thinks it's funny, thinks it's gonna work, it happens. That's why she fucking punches the planet and it cracks. And that's how she fucking shoots laser beams from her mouth. And if it works, it works. And that means that, you know, you could pretty much find anyone and do whatever. And, you know, if it's gonna be funny, if it's gonna get a reaction out of the audience, it's gonna do it. She couldn't do anything that wouldn't be funny. And that's why when she tries to go and play with Beerus, you know, he's not gonna find it funny. You know, he's a god in their world. So, you know, he has like immunity to it. Like, let's look at classic cartoon characters like Bugs Bunny. You know, if he gets shot in the face by Wilmer Fudd and his fucking head explodes and, you know, the blood, and Wilmer Fudd just takes him, you know, skins his hide and like eats his haunches, it's not gonna be fucking funny. It's gonna be distressing, terrible. Can you imagine that? Imagine if Warner Brothers like just animated a whole like graphic, disgusting short of Bugs Bunny getting hunted, killed, eaten, fucking suck it. But he knows this. Whether or not, you know, that he knows he's self-aware. He knows this. So, you know, he's gonna get shot in the face. He's gonna have his face turned black. No biggie. It was funny. It's like, oh, you got me. And if that doesn't make sense to you, and you're still mad about Arale and her appearance in Dragon Ball Super, well, you could go suck a dick. Please dislike and unsubscribe, and thanks for watching.